Hello my dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel, that's Concepts of Chemistry. Before starting today's lecture, please do subscribe my channel. My dear students, today we are going to start a new chapter, that's chemical bonding, and today I'm going to give you an introduction to a chemical bond. So let's start. As we all know that atoms combines to form the molecules. Now molecules can be of different types depending upon the number of atoms present in a single molecule. That is the very first type of molecule. Two atoms combines to form diatomic molecules. That's H2, O2, N2, Cl2, etc. You can easily observe that two atoms of hydrogen combines to form H2 molecule. So it's a diatomic. One more example. Two atoms of oxygen combines to form us O2, the oxygen gas. Again, it's a diatomic molecule. Now, let's come to the next example. N2. Two atoms of nitrogen combines to form the molecule of nitrogen gas. That's N2. So it's again a diatomic molecule. Now let's talk about the next type. Now, three atoms combines to form us triatomic molecules. For example, CO2. In this single molecule of CO2, we are having one atom of carbon and the two atoms of oxygen. So it's a triatomic molecule. Now let's talk about the NO2. In a single molecule of NO2, we are having one atom of nitrogen and the two atoms of oxygen. So it's again a triatomic molecule. In the single molecule of BeCl2, we are having one atom of beryllium and the two atoms of chlorine. So on total, we are having three atoms in single molecule of BeCl2. So it's a triatomic molecule. Now, let's talk about the next type. That's tetraatomic. Four atoms combines to form us tetraatomic molecules. Let's take an example. SO3 is the sulfur trioxide gas. In this, we are having one atom of sulfur and three atoms of oxygen. So in total we are having four atoms, one of S and three of oxygen. So it's a tetraatomic. In case of PCl3, we are having one atom of phosphorus and the three atoms of chlorine. In total we are having four atoms in single molecule of PCl3. That's why it's a tetraatomic molecule. Now let's talk about next types. And so on, like we are having pentaatomic. In pentaatomic, we are having an example of CH4. Here you can see that one atom of carbon and four atoms of hydrogen combines to form a single molecule of methane. So it's total of 5 atoms, so we can call it a pentaatomic molecule. Now let's talk about the hexaatomic molecule. That means total of 6 atoms. The example is PCl5, phosphorus pentachloride. We are having one atom of phosphorus and the 5 atoms of chlorine. So in total we are having 6 atoms in a molecule. So it's a hexaatomic. Now let's talk about next type. It's heptaatomic. That means total of 7 atoms. So example is SF6. Here we are having one atom of sulfur and the 6 atoms of fluorine. We are having 6 atoms of fluorine. So in total we are having 7 atoms. So it's a heptaatomic molecule. Now, this is the type of molecules, but we were discussing about a chemical bond. What is chemical bond then? So here I have written no. Now, the force of attractions between two atoms which holds them together in a molecule is called a chemical bond. So the attractive forces, or you can say the forces of attraction between two atoms which holds them together in a molecule, is called a chemical bond. Now let's take an example over here. Let's take an example of sodium chloride. I'm taking the sodium and I'm taking a chlorine. The sodium is positive charge, chlorine is negative charge. Now the force of attraction between the Na and a Cl will be called as a chemical bond. So this is the forces of attractions. Forces of attractions which are holding Na positive and Cl negative in one compound or one molecule or one formula unit. That's called a chemical bond. Let me take another example. Let's take an example of HCl, hydrogen chloride gas, the HCl. Now The force of attraction which are holding H and Cl in a single molecule are called a chemical bond. So these are also a forces of attractions whom you can call chemical bonds. Now we are having many types of chemical bond. Let me give you an introduction about the types of chemical bond. Further, the chemical bond is of following types. The first one is ionic bond, the second is coordinate bond, the third is covalent bond, the fourth is hydrogen bond, the fifth is ion dipole interactions, the sixth one is dipole-dipole interactions, seventh one is dipole-induced dipole interaction, and the eighth one is instantaneous dipole-induced dipole interactions, which we are going to discuss in detail in the further lectures. For introduction, that's enough. So that's all for today. I hope you all understood today's lecture. If any student wants to book a paid one-to-one online class to clear their doubts, then he/she can contact me. My phone number is mentioned on thumbnail of this lecture. Please do like, subscribe and share this channel to maximum number of students. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Stay blessed.